Long ago, farming in North America was a story of human hands and hard work. Before the rumble of engines, the land was worked by people using only their own strength. They used simple tools made from wood, stone, and bone. A farmer might have a digging stick or a hoe with a stone blade. Planting was a slow process. A person would walk the fields, dropping seeds one by one into small holes made in the earth. Life moved to the rhythm of the body, bending, lifting, carrying from dawn until dusk. This kind of farming required many people working together, families, whole communities. Grain had to be cut stalk by stalk, using sharp knives or sickles. It was a race against the weather and the changing seasons. A single person could only harvest a very small area each day. This meant that farms had to be small, only as much land as a family could tend. The work was honest and direct, but exhausting, aching backs and sore hands. The rewards for all this labor were often small. Too little rain, or too much, could mean not enough food to last the winter. After harvest, threshing and winnowing by hand added days of hard effort. This was the baseline from which all change would grow. Well, that was how it began. The first big step away from human power was the use of animals, oxen, horses, and mules. An ox pulling a wooden plow broke the soil faster and deeper than a hoe. Fields could get a little bigger. This partnership became the heart of farming for a very long time. People invented simple wood and iron machines animals could pull, not engines, but devices using an animal's motion to do a job. One of the most important was the seed drill, planting seeds in neat, straight rows. It saved seed from birds and helped plants grow better with proper spacing. Then came the mechanical reaper. In the 1830s, inventors like Cyrus McCormick sped up harvests. A moving blade bar sliced wheat and oats. One farmer could harvest far more in a day, making larger farms possible. The work stayed hard, managing animals and keeping machines working, but output grew. Simple technology made labor more efficient and farms more productive. So that was the next step. As people moved west in the 1800s, they found rich, sticky prairie soil. Old cast iron and wooden plows could not handle it. Farmers stopped constantly to scrape mud. Turning vast grasslands into farms was slow and frustrating. In the 1830s, Illinois blacksmith John Deere had an idea. A highly polished steel plow might shed the sticky soil. He shaped a steel saw blade into a new plow, and the soil slid right off. It worked beautifully. The steel plow unlocked the plains and accelerated settlement of the Midwest. Deere soon built a company. Its name became a byword for quality. Farmers knew a John Deere plow could handle tough jobs. More land under cultivation meant grain surpluses feeding growing cities. A single tool drove expansion and economic growth, an elegant solution to a region's barrier. It made breaking new ground easier and faster, enabling larger farms and changing the landscape. Well, that's the story of that shift. Section 4. The roar of a new era. Steam and the first engines. In the late 1800s, a new power appeared on the largest farms, loud, heavy, and powerful. Steam traction engines were the first self-propelled field machines. They needed lots of water and fuel, wood or coal to run. Too big and expensive for most families, but common on bonanza farms in the West. They could pull dozens of plows, turning huge swaths in a single pass. But they were slow, clumsy, and heavy, compacting soil. Belted to threshers, steam power processed enormous amounts of grain quickly. Crews moved farm to farm, noisy, dirty, and exciting. Steam had drawbacks: danger, skilled operation, and big support teams. Still, it proved engines could outperform animals at the heaviest work. Inventors envisioned smaller, cheaper, easier engines. The smoke and thunder of steam paved the way for quieter, more versatile gasoline engines just around the corner. Section 5. The tractor takes the throne. Gasoline and the rise of giants. In the early 1900s, the internal combustion engine changed everything. Smaller, lighter, more efficient than steam. Suddenly, a tractor could do the work of several horse teams: plow, plant, cultivate faster than ever. The machine that would replace the horse had arrived. Major companies grew to meet demand. International Harvester formed in 1902 from McCormick and others, soon a giant in tractors and implements. They focused on affordability and reliability for the average farmer. Caterpillar developed tracked crawlers that worked on soft, uneven ground without getting stuck. These machines proved the engine's versatility beyond farms. John Deere, already famous for plows, bought Waterloo Boy in 1918 and launched iconic green and yellow tractors. Companies competed to make tractors more powerful, reliable, and easier to use. Power takeoffs let tractor engines run balers, mowers, and more. Adoption was gradual. Early tractors were expensive, but costs fell and capabilities rose. A tractor doesn't eat when idle and can work long hours without tiring. One operator now managed far more land than previous generations, driving productivity up and pushing farms toward larger, more business-like operations. Section 6. Bigger, faster, stronger. The post-war boom in farm power. After World War II, factories turned to farm machines. 1950s-60s tractors were far more powerful and sophisticated. Diesel power, rubber tires, and comfort features became standard. Brands like John Deere, International Harvester, and Ford competed fiercely. Improved hydraulics let operators lift heavy tools with a touch. The three-point hitch made attaching implements quick and easy. One person could now do many jobs efficiently. Self-propelled combines combined cutting, threshing, and cleaning in one pass. Tasks that once took many days and many people became a fast, two-person job. Harvest labor needs collapsed. Grain farms scaled up. Power and efficiency drove consolidation into larger operations. Abundant, cheaper food. Yet rural social fabric changed as farm employment declined steeply. With a big tractor and a combine, a single family could farm hundreds, even thousands of acres. Section 7. The Digital Harvest. Computers, GPS, and the farm of today. The latest revolution is about smarter machines. Computers and electronics now touch almost every task. Data helps use seed, fertilizer, and water precisely. GPS enables auto-steer, perfectly straight passes with no overlap, saving fuel and time. Maps reveal fertile and poor zones using satellite and sensor data. Tractors adjust seed and fertilizer rates on the move, giving each zone what it needs. Drones spot problems from above. Sensors tell irrigation when and where to apply water. Software plans, tracks costs, and predicts yields. Today's farmer is also a data analyst, managing efficiency with information. From digging sticks to self-driving tractors, each tool solves problems and ease the load. Robots and artificial intelligence are poised to help feed the world. In the end, it is a hopeful history, human ingenuity meeting our most basic need.